So it's January 7th and I did not feel good last night. Told my boss about it, no answer. Told my RN about it, no answer. This morning I get up feeling a little bit better, but I still feel, you know, like something's wrong. I get my ass to work anyway, because who's gonna be there? Just me. Destiny showed up late. Then around like 8 or something, or 9, I don't even remember, my boss, I messaged her and I was like, I need to get retested for COVID. I've been around people that had COVID. My parents have COVID. Destiny had COVID. These residents at this facility are sick. Like, something's going on. And somebody there is sick because they retested everybody yesterday at that facility when I showed y'all the bus thing. So then my boss was like,
well, we don't have any tests here because we don't have any tests. You'll have to get tested somewhere else.
Okay, well that's fine, no problem. So I'm looking around everywhere. Can't get tested till the 14th of January. That's 7 days from now, okay? You understand, if you don't test me, I will be out for 7 days. Okay, and Destiny's already sick and still has COVID. Like, it's still in her. You can't just get rid of it in 5 days, but she's back at work. Okay, so then I come home because she was like, take the day off. Well, it's a little too late because I was already there at work, but okay, I'll leave afterwards, which I did. So I came home. I'm on base now. So, I mean, of course I'm gonna be a little bit upset because I just don't understand how a facility or like a company that takes care of people don't have any COVID testing. Like, y'all should be stocked up on it. So then I messaged my HR and I asked her, and I'm like, well, my boss said we were out, and then the RN said I could go to the office and get tested. So which one is true? Like, do we have test or do we not have test? And HR is the only one answering her phone. Like, I've been messaging everybody. Nobody's answering me. So I'm like, thank God for HR. And she finally actually asked the head honcho, and supposedly he said we're on a shortage and there's no testing. So then my boss finally messaged me back. And she's like, I'm sorry, I was busy. Is something wrong? So I tell her, I told the other lady I needed to get retested. I've been around people that had COVID. I don't feel good. Like, I'm not just doing this to put on an act so I could get some days off. Like, I already have days off. Like, and I already have the whole day off anyways, like, after I do my stuff. So, I mean, I'm not faking it. Like, I've had COVID before. I know what it feels like. So then, I was like, they told me, one person told me I could get tested, one person told me they didn't have tests. So I guess I'm just gonna wait till the 14th to get tested. So then no message back. I wait a couple of minutes. She messages me back and she's like,
oh, I found a test. You can come get tested.
So I'm like, what? So you randomly found a COVID test that I can have, that I can use for myself?
Like, if all of y'all are gonna lie about having a COVID test or not having COVID test, y'all should probably get y'all's story straight, because one person saying, yes, you can go get tested, the other person saying, no, we don't have any, and then you magically find some? Like, okay. Okay, guys, so I just went and got a COVID test at the office. They found a box, and yeah, turns out I'm still negative, thank God, but maybe I'm just getting a cold or something, because I do feel sick, but not COVID, unless it's a faulty test again. And they gave me all these N95 masks, and my boss was like, my boss didn't even know that the people there at the building are sick, but they won't know anything because I don't think the building wants to tell them. So yeah, so I'm going back home now. Thank God I didn't test positive. I think I'm just scared that I'll get a positive, because I just want to say, like, I find it kind of funny that I asked to come test at the office and they say that they didn't have any tests. But then when I walk into the office, the lady was like, can you go to so-and-so's office so I can test you in there? And I was like, sure. Which is the office of my boss, my other boss, that said they had no tests. So tell me why I walk into the office and I'll put in the video what I seen. I'll show you. Yeah, y'all seen all that? All the tests in the world, not just one, not just two, but a whole box of tests.